We're on a standstill for the Australian Grand Prix. The season opener. It's 5 lights on. And there's no more waiting, because we've gone racing for the Australian Grand Prix, and we head towards the opening corner of the circuit, towards turn number 1. Rhrs is out of the race, he's not even in the session. We head through the opening corner, there's a Haas bumping around there, going slightly airborne. Round at the back goes the Cadillac and Zen. As we make our way out of the race goes Vecco, and there is a safety car deployed on the opening tour. Echo got spun around on the opening lap here. And there's a lap 1 safety car because Echo is DNF'd, and Echo is out of the race on the opening tour here. We didn't even get to the end of the first sector before the safety car was deployed. You can hear the pure revs of the engine there. Max revs just to keep the engine temps up and everything. So, as we wait to head round that final corner, the Sev on the hard tyres will make the field wait, keeping an even pace, not stopping and starting. The Sev just waiting to let the field go. When will he go? Here for the Australian Grand Prix to get us back to racing. Let's go racing once more. Here in Australia, the safety car is gone. Further behind, there's already position changes. There's yellow flags. There's debris off in the background. Jalen a 10-second for ignoring yellow flags. Irani outside of turn number 1. Goes Danny in the Alpine. Zen's out of the race. He's retired from the session. I think he's just retired on track in general. As we head through the opening corners of the circuit here, side by side between the Alpine and the Cadillac. Off the road goes Toes in the Haas as we make our way through turn 5. Is Zen's left decision. The Haas off in the background, side by side towards the next corner. We go ghosting between Hossein and Seb Tezeo, and Seb Tezeo got up into another position, and Seb's made them all places. Off the road goes Lee Woodward, losing half of a position. It's almost 3 wide here as we head down the back straight. Lee Woodward wheel to wheel with James Benz, trying to get involved as well as Jalen Lino, who's got another 10-second penalty, getting squeezed to the wall. Jalen on the inside at turn number 9, side by side between the Ferrari and the McLaren. We head through the next couple of corners, and further ahead, Dan getting involved as well. As that the Ferrari's looking to get involved as well. Jalen's had a moment on the exit of turn number 10 here as we make our way in towards turn number 11. Trying to recover. Further ahead, Yara and TJ wheel to wheel between Racing Bulls and Audi as they make our way towards turn 12. It's Yaro who comes out on top. Got them fired up, and it was already starting to extend this margin ahead of the rest. Here comes Trixie though in the Cadillac. The race winner 1 week ago in the British Grand Prix gets into 2nd place in the race, and the man who won 1 week ago is trying to hunt down for Australian Grand Prix glory here against one of his old rivals in many other leagues. Trixie Vinisev resumes once more in the Sim Racing Centre. At the front of the field, here comes Danny, here comes Andy as well. Andy side by side with his rival from Silverstone. Wheel to wheel they run, and side by side, roaring Randy outside, goes Andy Tarantino, and now can Danny look for the move as well as we head in towards turn 11, and the battery being depleted, the battery gone, and a slight jink to the inside to hold the defence up, and Danny past Trixie, and the hard tyres are coming to life here in Australia. Is 1 second, and the battery from the Seb. Toes and Jake running wheel to wheel. Jake's maybe made a mistake, which has dropped him down to P12 in the race. At the front of the field, though, the gap is 1 second, and the battery from the Seb is fully gone. Here comes Danny in the Alpine, roaring on by. It's not even a contest in a straight fight. Danny B gets through. Well, and as we head towards turn number 1, there's Tarantino on the pit exit here, and you just look at the timing tower. Trixie is past the Audi as we head through turn number 1. He's miles clear. Is the Cadillac driver over a 1.5 seconds clear of the Italian Stallion? But you see, he's got a lot more battery now, has Danny, and the gap's over a second. There's a virtual safety car. The virtual safety car's come out as Andy Tarantino has just come into the pits. Get to the tyres. This is perfect for Yara and Sheehan. What do the top 2 do? It's really early for the medium compound tyres, but do they give up a chance like this? Do they give up an opportunity? They do not give this up. So the top 2 will run into the box. They will have to do 16 racing laps on a set of the medium compound tyres. The Seb gets the 2nd pit box. Hossein gets a 3-second under the virtual safety car. So Danny will come into the box So who's going to come out ahead? Will the Sev get ahead of Danny? Yes, he will. You can just see if we head down the main straight, you can see so many cars. The top 8 into the pits. You can see coming around the final corner, and you see Trixie. Look at the minimap on the bottom right. They've only just come across the start-finish line. And a drive-through penalty. There's a drive-through for Hossein. As we go racing once again, that virtual safety car was picture perfect here. As Aiden and Hossein, I don't know why they both retired. I don't know why. As we head down towards turn number 9, turn number 10. Yara draining that battery. And then for the podium. Andy gets through onto the podium positions. Gets past Trixie. But can Trixie maybe now come back into turn number 11? On this occasion, not close enough between Trixie and Andy Tarantino. And Andy Tarantino will now have to try and bolt to try. Penalty situation is 3 seconds. Side by side in the turn number 1. Minor contact as Toes had to momentarily leave the circuit due to the contact here. But luckily, nothing major doing. Yaro going all the way around the outside. But later on the brakes goes the Haas driver to keep the position. Almost contacted Yaro. Trying to make that move once again. For the podium though, it's getting closer once again. The gap in the lead though, come down by 2 tenths to 3.8. It's wheel to wheel in the turn number 6. Yaro smartly backs out of that one, but now as we make our way towards turn number 9 and turn number 10. Is anything going to happen here? We make our way towards turn 9, turn 11. Almost contact between the pair of them as we get down towards turn 9 and turn number 10. Paddles with a 3-second time penalty for track clearance. We look momentarily. Is it wheel to wheel all the way around the outside? All turn 10 goes Toes, but at the front of the field, the pole sitter is a pole cuss we've seen so far. It's a pole cuss no more. The Norwegian driver will see the checkered flag first to take the opening race of the year. Sev wins the Australian Grand Prix ahead of Danny, and then Andy Tarantino takes his first podium of the season, Trixie in 4th. And to the line we go with this battle for 5th and for 6th position. Yara in 5th, Toes in 6th position. TJ far behind in P7. Follows 4th and oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. Dan in 7th, Lee Woodward in 8th, Sheehan in 9th, Angel Kirby in 10th, Jake in P11,